Hey YouTubers, it's me Clarice, CNK Mac Club. I'm here coming to you to do a Halloween tutorial. Um, I'm going as a Hollywood fashionista turned vampire kind of thing. So as you see, I already have my right eye done. Um, I have bottom lashes, upper lashes, and yeah. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to prep my eye. Let me see if I can kind of zoom in there. So yeah, I'm gonna prep my eye with the MAC Prep and Prime. This is medium dark. Remember, you always want to prep your eyes or your face or whatever you plan on doing a lot of makeup on that you want to last for longer periods of time. I'm just gonna put that on. And plus, you want to start out with the even base because yeah, it just helps the colors lay a little flatter. So now I'm going to start with my real base. I'm going to be using this little paint tube from MAC. This is flammable. So I already squeezed a little bit right there. I'm just going to use a generic brush. Kind of just paint that on. And if any of you have used the paints from MAC, you know that they dry really quickly, and when they dry, they're not moving. So you want to be a little delicate when using this until you get the feel for the product, because it goes on really smooth and just it'll lay really. It's a nice base to use under colors. So you see, I'm kind of doing a couple layers of this. So I just want to make sure that the base of it is really smooth and nicely covered. Now I'm going to be taking Coppering from MAC, and I'm going to be using just a regular shadow brush. You can see. Going to be putting that on top. I'm going to do this all over the lid. Okay, you see it's really pretty vibrant color. I'm sorry about my lighting. I know it's not the best, but I'm working on it. But yeah, and I'm just gonna pack this color on all over the lid. Okay. Now to add a little extra kind of flair to it, I just put a little bit of this sushi flour. This is by MAC as well. Um, I'm just using a flat shader brush, and I'm just kind of just putting this in the center. I'm not gonna blend it out really because I don't like to do that really. So I'm just gonna go over it with a little more coppering, and then just kind of that's as much blending as I'm gonna do. Um, Now I'm gonna take Scene by MAC. And I'm gonna take just a contour brush and start contouring the outer like this. I'm not gonna use a lot. I just want to do some light contouring with the Scene down there. Now I'm gonna take Carbon. I'm gonna be using my 224 brush, 224 MAC. Swirl that in, do a little tap, and I really just want to focus on the corner of the eye to do this. And don't worry about fallout really, because you're gonna just gonna go ahead and brush that off. You want to make sure you do your eye makeup first, because you will get fallout since we're using a lot of shadow for this color, and fallout is expected, and you don't want to had already put your um, foundation on, because then you're gonna have to just wipe it off. So I'm gonna take another. This is a thicker contouring brush. It's really good for just like specific placement. So I'm just gonna place the color in the inner outer corner. Just kind of work it like that. So I want it to be smoky, but I still want kind of a, I don't know, a cosmy like glamour effect to the makeup. I don't want to like overdo what I did with the coppering. So now I'm just gonna blend that out a little more. Blend that into the coppering. And I'm gonna go over it with the scene using the same brush. Just kind of mute it out. Okay. Now, if you watched my other tutorials, you've seen that I like to use bamboo from MAC to kind of mute out like any harsh lines. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just take that around the edges. And now I'm gonna be taking my MAC cream base color. This is Improper Copper. I'm gonna use like my little finger right here and use this for the highlight and just kind of just dab it on like that. I did already shape my eyebrows earlier just to kind of save time. This is already coming up to 7 minutes, and I'll probably have to edit it. So, or I'll probably have to do a second half. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my liner. I'm using a liquid eyeliner for the top lash. This is the Mark. I got this from Avon.com. I think it was like $3 or something like that, to that effect. So, just looking for my mirror, sorry. Just going to get my little handy dandy mirror here and apply my eyeliner. The thinner the line you start out with at first is the best, because then that way you can kind of build up onto it and make it as thick as you want to. It's all about your own personal preference. Okay. Just let that kind of just dry. Fan that out a little bit. And if you see, I've kind of winged it out on a double wing right here. So now I'm going to do that right now. I think it's fairly easy. You just start with the topper up a corner, or you just kind of wing it up, and then you go for the lower part. You just wing it out like that. And you can, I winged it out a little further than I like, so I'll fix that when it dries. But with the lower lash, with the lower line, you want to start at the corner. As you see, you want to go from this line usually, and then just kind of wing it downwards to give it that kind of just a flirty effect. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop this video right now because we're coming up on 9 minutes, and then I will restart for the part 2, which will be the finishing of the product. Okay, so I'll be back.